We went over to the coast for the afternoon to enjoy a meal and a sunset with Chris and his friends. St. Patrick's Day.
Elk on the LC Highway. Good morning from LC Highway. We're heading to the coast today. It is March the 20th and
second day of spring, I guess, and it's raining.
Yeah, it's been sunny. Can't complain about the weather earlier this week. Short sleeve weather and just really beautiful. But we just saw a herd of elk alongside of the road. That was fun. Slowed down, found a spot to pull over.
They were chasing us down.
They were chasing us, yeah. But then they decided when they saw us stop, they turned around and went the other way.
Go find somebody else to chase.
Took a good look at us, I guess, or at least at me. We are running away from the farm, so this is more of an Unfarm report, and we apologize to our loyal viewers, all 20 of you. Thank you very much. We apologize to you for not having a farm report. We've been a little thin on farming this winter, I have to admit. We are actually doing it. We have all of the pruning accomplished as of now, except for one row of grapes. And so we'll do that when we get back, but then we'll have that done, and we got spring fertilizing done, and we have a lot of stuff done. Winter chores. We still don't have our fences repaired, and I don't know if we'll have animals this year, but our pasture fences, that is. So it just keeps falling down to the middle of the list and never quite making it to the top of the list. Or when it does, then along comes an ice storm that ties us up for a week until we melt, and things like that. But we are headed over today. We're going to go down the coast from Walport, Oregon, down to Coos Bay, and just take a little coastal scenic trip. I don't know in this weather what we're going to see. Could be not much, but we're going to do it anyway. And then we're going to cut back inland. We're on a covered bridge tour. Covered bridge and Cracker Barrel. That's kind of the point of our trip. Kenny gave us a used, well, it's not used, but it was, he gave us a gift card to Cracker Barrel, which I think we had given him long ago and he hadn't gotten around to using. And then they closed all the Cracker Barrels in the Portland area. So lo and behold, we got a Cracker Barrel card for Christmas. And the only one that's still open in Oregon is in Medford. So we said, well, why should we go to Medford? What's down there that's to do? And I looked at our covered bridge map, and lo and behold, there's quite a few covered bridges we're going to get covered on. There's quite a few covered bridges we're going to check off our list on this trip. So, and we have booked 2 nights in what looks like a cute little Airbnb. Now, we've never done Airbnb. This is the first time for us, so we'll stay tuned and we'll see if it's really as cute as it looks on the internet, or if we show up to some place that looks like it's out of Deliverance or something. Stay tuned. We are at a rest area taking a quick stop. We're on the Coquille River in the town of Coquille, little city park type thing here. But I happened to notice a very famous character here in the Pacific Northwest. Now see if you can see across the river here. See him? There he is. Authentic. The one and only Bigfoot. We've reached our first bridge of this trip, and that is the Sandy Creek Bridge between Coquille and Roseburg, Oregon. And you wouldn't know it, but we are in Norway, so they must speak Norwegian here. Norway, Oregon. Grave Creek in Happy Valley. This is the Wimmer Bridge, the old covered bridge, as opposed to the new ones, I guess. Well, here we are on the patio of our Airbnb. With a little thing here, barbecue if we want. We don't plan barbecue. And this is our back patio. A little bit of spring bulbs in bloom. And kind of plain on the outside, but on the inside it's really cute. That's sort of what attracted us to it. Going in, you got a wood stove here, the bedroom, the bath, the boudoir, and a little kitchenette type thing over there. And that's it, but fun little place. This is the front porch of our Airbnb. We are well protected against deer here in this garden. It's a little bit hard to see from our Airbnb, but through the trees there you can see there's a vineyard down there. Big vineyard. I'm enjoying a cup of coffee at a sunny spot this morning at our Airbnb. I said stay tuned to see how our Airbnb is. Well, this is the back deck where I'm sitting, kind of back porch, patio, looking out into this. We do have a little bit of chainsawing going on with the neighbor, but it is pushing 10 o'clock in the morning. We had a lazy morning, slept real good. And I'll flip this around, show you the view in the other direction. Here's the other way from where I'm sitting right now. And this is the owner's home. Very pretty log home with a wonderful view that's kind of blocked by the home right now, but down the valley into the Rogue River area, the city of Rogue River. And then here's our place, our little cottage. A little cuter on the inside. It's not bad on the outside. It's well painted, very well kept up. This deck is brand new. And it's obviously a lot of deer around here, a lot of deer proofing on their garden. Cute little walkway up to our cottage, and we're kind of up on a hill in the trees. Our car's parked around the corner, but yeah, driveway down there, and the owners have a pair of sheep in the fenced off area down there, and a little miniature horse down at the bottom of the hill, bottom of the driveway, off to the right. Hard to see from here, I know, but very, very nice place. And you can see they really have a marvelous view down the valley. Really nice. Hear a little bit of I-5 traffic in the background, but it's probably a mile away. And that's the view walking into our place. We were very cozy last night. We had a fire in the wood-burning stove and about to have breakfast. And this place is very well, check out the coasters, and just very well supplied, very nicely done. I don't know if I showed a little kitchenette, cutesy little country decor. Everything's nicely done. Well, we're just pulling out for the day for our Airbnb. We'll be back. Beautiful log home there. And then here's the drive down the big hill. And we get down here, straight ahead of us is a little miniature horse.
Did the horse have a name?
It does, and I don't remember. It's listed on their site, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Very cute. Kind of the size of a very, very, very large dog. And then over to the left, we got a pair of sheep and Barkin' Bob. Barkin' Bob really wasn't too thrilled with having us here last night, but hi, Barky Bob. How you doing? I don't know if his name's really Barky Bob, but we've nicknamed him. And I guess he's the real sheepdog and sheep protector there. So, looks like some chickens up there in the next to the one sheep. Oh, some more up there too. So, got all the critters there. And then straight ahead of us, we'll pull up to the drive here. As you pull out onto the road, on the other side of the road is a humongous vineyard. This is just huge. Huge vineyard. And on the other side of this vineyard is the Rogue River and I-5. So beautiful little valley down here. Bob agrees. We are in the little town of Eagle Point, Oregon, where we have the Antelope Creek Bridge, which is a decommissioned footbridge. And it looks like it doubles as a little city park area over the creek here. Little Butte Creek. This is Mount McLaughlin. And this is almost like the farm report. I hear cows mooing quite a bit in the background. Lost Creek Bridge. And this was really a nice drive out into the country. Beautiful, beautiful area that we went in. Lush green pastures down a nice little valley. True cowboy country. Big, big cattle ranches out here. Sign the guest book. Wow. This is maintained by a historic society. The information board claims that this is the shortest Oregon covered bridge, although I think we've visited another covered bridge over toward the coast that claimed that as well, but definitely the two are in the running. 39 feet across, but it claims that it could be the oldest surviving, still standing Oregon covered bridge. Very cool. This little historic society wayside has been put up next to the covered bridge. Very cool. So the history goes that Granddaddy Walsh
moved here and purchased this land in 1913 and pretty quickly married and worked the cattle ranch, 1,600 acres, for 65 years, and worked it right up till he died at like age 92 or 94. So owned this area, and then descendants have, continued, and they built this little, they maintained the covered bridge, which is through the trees over there, and maintained this little wayside, which is almost kind of like a museum. Nice little place. An old steel-wheeled tractor. Lots of patriotism. We believe in America, and duct tape. Memorials to various family members. All right next to the creek here. I imagine there's been many a family picnic out here. Over there is our last covered bridge for the day, but we're in this little adjacent park next to it. It is the cutest little park. What a great little destination. Here in the trees, and there's this covered gathering space here with 2 pianos in it. And a big fire thing in the middle, and a gathering, wonderful old log picnic tables made out of logs. What a great place, little Forest Service place out here in the woods next to the covered bridge. Let's go see the bridge. This is the McKee Bridge that we're looking at. Footbridge only now. Terry's signing the guest book. Nice bridge, I guess. How's that for a comment? Windows on one side. Sign says that there were once over 600 covered bridges in Oregon, and now only 50 remain. And so I think it's 54. We're shooting for that on our list. Interesting, on this side of the bridge, on the approach, is a little canal with a water wheel running up there. You can see it barely through the trees there, kind of turning. At 45 feet above the water, McKee Bridge is the highest of the surviving Oregon covered bridges. Covered bridge libation. Little wine, good company. View down the river. Covered bridge is over there behind the trees. We are in Jacksonville, Oregon, which is looks like a little touristy type town. Old West motif. A lot of gift type shops and specialty stores. We're at dinner in Jacksonville in a little outside patio. This is an Orthodox church in Rogue River, right next to I-5. Couldn't help but stop and take a picture of it. Well, here we are at Cavett Creek Bridge. And the rain just kicked up. Very pretty surroundings. Nice bridge with a view. Boy, somebody lives right here at the other mouth of the bridge. That would be something to live right there. Well, here we are in Glide, Oregon at Colliding Rivers, where the river comes from this way and another one comes from that way, and they collide here. And when we were here in August, there wasn't much of a water flow, but now there is. So there's something to collide about. We have been driving through miles of these beautiful, bright green rolling hills. This is overlooking the Umpqua River. Very, very pretty.